Can NLP explain how love happens? Stay tuned. NLP and love. If you haven't already, please click subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can get these videos on a regular basis. I'm really focusing here on falling in love. I recently dealt with a bout of heartache over having fallen in love with someone and then having lost that person, and not lost them to death or anything. It's just they decided they had other plans. And most of us have experienced that, and it can be rather devastating. It can feel rather devastating. It certainly helps if you understand what's happening to you. And this can be broken down with NLP. Studies have shown that a person who is falling in love or who has fallen in love, their brain waves are very similar to someone who has obsessive-compulsive behavior or who is demonstrating obsessive-compulsive behavior. This shouldn't be very surprising because when we fall in love, that's sort of what happens. We become a bit obsessive and a bit compulsive. We do things that we wouldn't normally do because we're feeling such strong emotions and we want more of that. Falling in love is nothing more than a program, just like all of the programs that you will discover when you're learning NLP and discovering your own unconscious programs. The reason why love is so powerful is because it's so unconscious. When we fall in love, it's like we're not trying to do anything. It's sort of just happening. Our mind fixates on a particular person, and out of that we experience feelings that we don't normally experience from day to day and normally with other people. This can be broken down into an exact program or process as it happens to you. It can be modeled. There is a way in which you make an image of this person or a movie of the person you're falling in love with, and you're attaching certain images to it. It's like you're anchored to those images, or maybe you're anchored to that person's voice, or both. And this keeps replaying in your mind repeatedly until it builds that emotion over and over until you think that you absolutely positively need this person in order to feel that way. The good news is you don't. And these feelings are coming from you. So having that understanding that you are creating this lets you know that this is something that you're creating, and you don't even necessarily need that other person. Now, when I explain things like this about NLP and about love, people kind of get upset. They want that mysterious, romantic love that they experience. And as a person who has fallen in love many times and who understands how these programs and processes work, I have to say it has never gotten any less mysterious and any less romantic. It's still wonderful and beautiful, and I will fall in love again, hopefully many times, and not just with people, but with my interest in things and places. And this is part of what makes us humans. So to be able to explain it, to be able to break it down, to me, it may answer some questions, but it only creates more questions. For example, when we discovered that the earth was round, it didn't suddenly take all the mystery out of the universe. Actually, that was just probably the beginning of starting to learn and understand all the mysteries in the universe. And the more we understand and learn, the more mysterious it becomes, and the more we fall in love with this amazing life that we're living. To understand how we fall in love and understand how you're making that happen, as far as what are you hearing, what are you seeing in your internal experience, that can help you deal with heartbreak. That can help you deal with the loss. That can help. We can't control other people. People have their own minds, their own feelings, and you can fall in love with them. That doesn't mean they're going to fall in love with you, or it doesn't mean that they're going to stay with you. So why not understand this process and understand that it is a process? And in knowing that, you can actually change some things within how you're creating it. In understanding how you fall in love through NLP and being able to lessen heartache and lessen the feeling that heartbreak brings along, this is in no way like that Jim Carrey movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, where they're actually trying to remove the person from your mind, remove the person from, remove the feelings from you. This is not about creating some sort of amnesia and pretending like you didn't have this experience. And I don't know about you, but every time I've fallen in love, I haven't regretted it one single time. I would not give myself amnesia, as my mentor Steve Andreas asked me when I was going through some of this, and he asked me, well, if I could give you amnesia and make you not remember this experience or this so that you could save yourself this feeling, would you do it? And I said, of course I would not. So we don't want to remove the feeling. We don't want to remove this experience. Every time we fall in love, especially when we fall out of love or we have our hearts broken, this evolves us. This makes us stronger. It's like getting sick and then recovering. We get better and stronger as people. And when you understand that love is just a program that you're going through, you can tweak it and change it so that when you're experiencing heartbreak, you can lessen that feeling of heartbreak and not deaden the pain and not make you forget what happened, but put the pictures and the images and the sounds in certain places around you so that you can get on with your day and so that you don't become depressed, and that you can appreciate the experience and still move forward and leave that door open to maybe getting back with that person if that person changes their mind, or leaving that door open so that you can fall in love again. Sort of like you drink too much and you get a hangover, and the next day I can explain to you scientifically why you're feeling like shit for the hangover. It's not going to necessarily make the hangover go by any faster. It's not going to necessarily make you feel better, but there are some things that you can do, like hydrating yourself and maybe taking a Tylenol or an aspirin to make you feel better. There are things that you can do, and that's the same thing with NLP. There are definitely things you can do when you're experiencing heartbreak that can make you feel better and get over the heartbreak faster, and at the same time still maintaining the integrity of that beautiful experience that you had. Check out our website, nlp-gym.com. Follow us on Facebook for real-time updates on future workshops and free NLP practice sessions that I hold right here in Santa Cruz. If you like this video, please click like right down here and leave a comment or even a question. I will follow up with you. In January 2017, we are having NLP Gym's NLP Ultimate Practitioner Training with guest trainers. It's Dr. Sid Jacobson, Judith Delosier, and Mark Andreas, and of course I'll be teaching it as well. Make sure you look into that and sign up for it. It'll be the most comprehensive, longest NLP practitioner training in the country. Stay tuned to the end of this video so you can get your hands on a free NLP online training. Take care.